What's going on, y'all? It's Rags again. We got the Dog Walk here. I got wide receiver coach Justin Jordan. This episode here is going to be powered by the Grease Pig Lubitool. So, Coach Jordan, man, let's talk about your receiving room. We got, Katavian Taylor we had on the show already. We got Charles Whitlow, and we got a couple other guys. Like, how have they been able to gel this year compared to your other groups in the previous years?
Well, we're getting ready to see these guys grow. Katavian's been the only one that we've had with game experience. So all the other guys are getting in and they're growing. They're working hard and they're trying to prove to everybody that they belong just like everybody else.
Yeah, and I've been around the program the last 3-4 years. I've gotten to see, y'all have had that one receiver, breakout receiver from Morris to Delamar. You had Charlie Graves. You had Madeley. You had a bunch of different receivers. What sets these guys off this year differently from the other groups?
Well, our guys, they love the work. They all love the work, and I think the guys in the past, they've set the foundation for these guys to step up and move forward. Just seeing the guys in the past, whether it's Kay or Jason or Ty, seeing how those guys work, these young guys have seen how they work, and they're going in every day, and they're just trying to be the best that we can be and just go out here and win with speed on Fridays.
So just talk about your inspirations behind going into the coaching field. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I grew up in Pine Bluff, and I heard a lot of the stories of your dad just being a Pine Bluff coach and being a Zebra for a really long time. Just kind of talk about that inspiration that it had on you.
Man, I initially ran from it.
Yeah.
When I graduated high school, one of the first things my dad said, he said, "Son, you need to go to college. You need to be a coach." I said, "Nah, that's not what I want to do."
Yeah.
So I ran from it, and eventually it pulled me back in, and this is where I'm supposed to be. I love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
In my old profession, there were days where I woke up, I said, I got to go to work today. But now I'm in the situation where I get to go to work today. I get to go out and be an influence on some young minds and help them become into great dads and great men in the community.
Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of people or our viewers know that you get the opportunity to coach with your brother, and that's another cool thing that most people don't know. Like, just talk about that in general. Just being able to.
It's good to being able to coach with somebody and not worry about saying something and getting on the wrong side of them. Like, we both understand that, hey, whatever happens on this field stays on this field. It's been instances where he'll say something to me about special teams, and I'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
But when we get in that office right there, it's, hey, we're back to where we need to be. So love working with my brother. He's had the opportunity of working with my dad. He's done something that I won't be able to do. He won a state championship with my dad and with me. I just won one with him. So we're gonna try to get some more.
I hear you on that one. So as far as last week we suffered a tough loss, and a lot of things kind of happened, transpired during that game. What can we see out of this receiving group coming into this homecoming tilt with Rogers?
Well, I think our main goal is to go out, and if the ball's in the air, we're coming down with it. That's our main goal. Once we come down with it, our goal is to get up and give it to the official. So we're gonna really stress on making sure we protect that rock. I think Coach Nutt said, hey, if somebody thought enough for you to give you that rock, you need to make sure you give it back to them. So that's going to be our focus this week. Just get out here and fly around and play with speed and effort and energy, intensity. It's going to be a great environment, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So this is something I always like to end the interview with is talking about what expectations going forward. We got Rogers, we got Benville still on our schedule. And it's still a long conference season. What expectations going forward that you want to see your receiving group and football team as a whole kind of
Well, more than anything, just make sure we take it one game at a time. We can't win the conference all at once. So we just got to understand that this week Rogers is the opponent. We got to make sure we put all our energy and effort into them, and then we'll worry about Northside and Benville after that. I think more than anything, just know our assignments. Go out and play fast, and we know our assignments. Go out and play fast, ball up. We coming down with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, hey guys, this will end this episode with Coach Justin Jordan. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in tomorrow when we play Rogers at homecoming tilt.